Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're going to be taking a look at this brand new 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning. This particular Lightning is a Lariat model finished in star white metallic tricoat, which is a beautiful, beautiful color here, especially on the Lightning. Again, this is the Lariat model, so this sort of sits in the middle of the trim levels for the Lightning lineup. Now this particular Lariat does have the 511A package, which is sort of an equipment group option offered for the Lariat, but it does include the extended range battery, which does give you about 120 kilometers more of range, and also gives you a little bit more power as well. Now we'll take a quick walk around the outside here, starting with the front end, where the Lightning Lariat does receive these full LED adaptive headlights. And you'll see we also do have the light bar that goes across of the grille there. And the Lariat does include the front parking sensors, which is part of the Blue Cruise, which is Ford's hands-free driving. So it uses those sensors there, and a bunch of other sensors for that system as well. We also have the front view camera, and also the tow hooks down there at the bottom as well. We come around on the side here with the Lariat and also the XLT. We do get these 20-inch gray painted wheels, and it's wrapped in a 275/60 all-terrain tire. This is actually an upgraded all-terrain that is offered with this 20-inch wheel. Typically you would find it all season, but this is the upgraded all-terrain. We also do have the F-150 Lariat badge there on the side. And our mirrors here do include the mirror spotlight as well as the side view camera and also the blind spot system up there in the corner. I'll give you a look at the window sticker here. I apologize, it is a little bit wet, but you'll see here we do have the 2023 with the extended range battery. And here's some of the options that this particular one has. So there's that 511A package, which is quite expensive, but again, it does include the extended range battery. And here's some of the options here we do have here. We do have the Max Trailer Tow, which does bring some additional cooling for the battery as well as the electric motor. But it brings the price to just under, or just over, I guess, $112,390. Unfortunately, we have seen price increases for the 2023s compared to 2022. Quite substantial, actually, around $7,000 to $8,000 price increase. You also have the Lightning logo there on the side with a little blue accent, which I think looks really, really good here. And there's a look at the 20-inch wheels. Now, the Lightning does use independent rear suspension compared to a traditional F-150 or the gas F-150. Just use a leaf spring setup, but the Lightning is independent, a little more comfortable on road. We also do have that light bar design in the back as well. You have the reverse lights up here, and the rear view camera is just below that. We also have the rear parking sensors, as well as the Class 4 trailer hitchback here with the 4 and 7 pin connectors. The Lightning does tow up to 10,000 pounds. We do have the power tailgate as well, so it does go up and down, power operated. It does include the tailgate step as well as the tailgate work surface here, and we do have the 9.6 kilowatt Pro Power onboard system, which includes all kinds of different outlets in the bed here. It's basically an onboard generator system. We also have LED box lighting, lots and lots of tie-down points back here as well. Now if we step inside of this F-150 Lightning, again this is the Lariat model, so we do have leather with the Lariat. It's sort of a two-tone material here, sort of with the gray and the black, and we also do have sort of like some brown, sort of bronze accent stitching, which I think looks really, really good here. And we also have that sort of bronze accent there on the dash, kind of a couple other spots as well. It looks a little more, makes it look more premium. The seats are fully power operated, and they're also both heated and cooled, both driver and passenger. So again, very, very comfortable seats here with the Lariat model. Door panel here, again, nice soft touch leather all throughout, as well as a sort of like wood grain trim there. And of course, we have power controls for everything, memory seating, power folding mirrors, all of that. Lots and lots of storage in the door. And we also do have the Bang & Olufsen premium sound system speaker in the door as well. Now, to the left of the steering wheel, we do have all of your lighting controls here. We also have the front trunk and the rear tailgate release. I will show you the front trunk here shortly. We also have power adjustable pedals and also the electronic parking brake. But if we step inside here, take a look at the key fob. The key fob does also include the front trunk and the rear tailgate release, so you can use either key fob or, of course, the buttons on the actual items as well. We take a look around the interior here. So again, this one is the extended range battery version, which does give you 563 horsepower and just under 800 foot-pounds of torque. That is sort of a benefit of an electric vehicle. They are very, very quick, instant acceleration, instant torque. from 0 RPM. It's truly incredible what these trucks are capable of. But we'll start here on this nice leather wrapped steering wheel, where we do again have that Blue Cruise system, sort of indicated by that little logo up there. So we have Blue Cruise, which is a hands-free driving system from Ford. We have all those buttons there. We also have your volume, and then also controls right here for the center gauge cluster screen, which includes all of your trip information, truck info, as well as your towing. You also have your various settings in there as well, and then some of your phone and track buttons there as well. And here in the middle, we have a sort of a large eyesore here, which is the Sync 4A display. This is a 15.5-inch display. It is vertically oriented, just like the Mustang Mach-E, so it's kind of taken straight out of there. And it does take up quite a bit of real estate on the dash here, but it is a great screen, and Ford did a fantastic job with this screen here. We'll start here in the top corner, where that little lightning there does pull up some of the controls and the settings. So this is where you have your drive mode select, so you can cycle through the drive modes as well as activate the locking differential. You also have your 360 camera, so you can click that there and sort of cycle through a bunch of different views with that camera. If we X out of there, you also have the towing, you have zone lighting. There's the Pro Power on board, so you can monitor all your Pro Power on board statuses through there. We have backup power, valet mode, all of that. And you have all your settings here. This list is basically endless. It just kind of goes on and on. All the settings you can control with the lightning here. Now these buttons up top, that sort of activates all of your sort of your menus. You have your radio, phone, navigation. Of course, we do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's also a little sketch pad there too, so you can kind of draw something if you're in the mood. There's also little games you can play. Ford kind of incorporated everything with this thing. Now you can also activate those menus through these sort of quick actions right here. So we're in the navigation right now, but say if you want the radio or the phone, you can click phone, and it will pull up the phone settings there for you. Or if you want the radio, you can pull up the radio. So it's super easy to use. Now the lower section here is designated for the climate control. It's a dual zone automatic climate control, and also has the heated and cooled seats. So if you want cool, you go down, heat, you go up. Super easy to use. You also have your fan speed right here, and then this kind of controls a little bit more of your climate settings. You have your direction. You can also turn off and on the e-heater. You have max defrost, park assist, some other buttons there, and we do also have a wireless charger, which is included as well with the Lariat and some USB connectors. We do have the Pro Trailer Backup Assist, as well as the Trailer Brake Controller, which is also included with the 511A package. So that includes the Tow Technology package, which is sort of the package that gives you all that. And we do have our sort of single speed, just automatic transmission here. What's nice about this model is that it does have the interior work surface. So we actually fold the shifter down and sort of flip the console the other way. Now you have a nice flat surface here. You can kind of throw a lunch on here. You can throw a laptop on it, do some work. Super cool that Ford incorporated that with the lightnings. We also have a 120 volt, 20 amp circuit up here, a little sort of household style outlet, as well as a 12 volt connector, dual glove box, just like a regular F-150. There's basically an endless amount of storage here. And also with the 511A, we do have the panoramic twin panel moonroof, so that is included with that as well. Now if we look into the rear seat here of the Lariat Lightning here, again we do have the leather seats, the sort of two-tone leather here. We also do have a fold down center console, just includes some cup holders there. And also with the 511A package, we do have the rear heated seats. So that is included with 511A, not included with the 510. So keep that in mind. If you want rear heated seats, got to go with the 511. We also have another 120 volt, 20 amp sort of household style outlet, as well as some USB connectors there. And of course, we do get a nice view of that panoramic sunroof. Now I will take you to the front trunk, which is our last stop here. So we do have a button underneath that we can use, or there's also a button, you can use the key fob or some other, or inside. It will sort of beep a couple times just to let you know that it's opening. But once it's open here, we do have a sort of a load floor here, which will have a 400-pound capacity, and this whole storage area is 400 liters, so you have lots of space here. Now underneath is actually a drain, so it actually acts as a cooler, so you can actually fill this with ice and throw some drinks in here, and then that acts as a drain. You can drain it out. So Ford really thought of everything with this. And this is also where the sort of secondary Pro Power onboard system is. So you have, flip this up, and you have 4 connectors here, and then also some USB. So you can keep everything charged up back here. And then this is also lit with these little LEDs there that are on the inside of the light, or the lid. So you can fully light this area up. This is a very nice tailgating sort of setup you got going on here. You also have some hooks here you can use, and the 12-volt battery does hide in behind there just to power some of the accessories. It's a very useful space from the F-150 Lightning. Now, unfortunately, this particular Lightning is not for sale, as this was special ordered for a customer of ours. But if you're interested in getting maybe a 23 or even a 24 Lightning, feel free to give us a call, or you can visit us at mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video.